report of what happened yesterday. But the truth of the matter is that there is no decision of any organ of ODM that I sit in to join the Ruto government. In fact, ever since the meeting at KICC, where the first product of the NADCO conversation was being birthed, the signature on the IEBC Act, I think there has been a deliberate effort to misrepresent the position of the party, especially in the print media. And I have to be honest with you, Trevor, that I personally am not very happy with the way that the media has chosen to report the matters that have happened in the past few weeks. Because at KICC, our leader spoke very clearly that what the party would have wanted to see is a national conversation. And there has been a deliberate effort in media to conflate a national dialogue with a dialogue between ODM and UDA, or between Raila Odinga and William Ruto, to join his government. Nothing could be further from the truth. And we are being accused of not communicating clearly. We are being accused of prevaricating. We are being accused of doublespeak. We are being accused of being wishy-washy or being turncoats and turning at every turn. But I have been very clear as SG of ODM. If you look at the communication that has come from the party, from the decision or the communication at KICC during the signature of the IEBC bill, Raila Odinga said that we as a party would welcome a national conversation to address the issues that have been raised by the Gen Zs, that have been raised by people that have bedeviled this country over a period of time. And when he finished that conversation, he came and convened a central committee of the party, because that's what Baba always does. If there is no opportunity for us to meet before an event, he always comes back to the party to brief the party and to take a common position. So he comes and we have a central committee of the party. And after that central committee of the party, we make a declaration, a statement from ODM. I write these statements myself and I read them myself. There is no confusion on the part of the SG of ODM. There is no confusion on the part of any organ of the party. We say that for us, the most important conversation is to have a dialogue amongst ourselves as Kenyans, not a table where it is ODM and UDA, but a table where all Kenyans are there. And I remember saying in that statement that we will go to any table as ODM to have a conversation about the issues that have arisen, the issues that have bedeviled this country for a long time. If it is tribalism, it is unemployment, it is all of those things, the quest for justice and social inclusion. We said we would go to any table. We also said, Trevor, that we would not object to any person being on that table. If we went to that meeting and we found the devil there, we would allow him to say his bit, because I also have things to say to the devil. If the devil asks me for a meeting, I will go to that meeting. I have things to say to the devil. You know, I need to tell him that scripture is clear. He will not win. It is clear that he's in a losing battle. He might as well give up already. And the Bible tells me that God himself, in the book of Job, has conversations with the devil. You cannot tell me there's a table that I cannot go to. So we make it very clear that we will not object if we get to that table and we find Tom Ojienda there. I will not say I don't want to see Tom Ojienda there.
Okay.
I want to have a conversation with him. There is a second meeting, Trevor. This time, of the Central Committee, of the PG, of the National Executive Committee of ODM.
Yeah.
If you look at the ODM party constitution, it is the responsibility of the Secretary General, Sifuna, for this instance, to take the minutes of those meetings and to read the declarations of those meetings. On that particular day, I was actually supposed to be on a flight at 6 p.m. to Italy. There was a conversation I was going to Lake Como. I read the resolutions of ODM as passed by the joint PG and NEC, and in none of those resolutions was there a resolution to join the Ruto government.
Okay.
So what has happened is this. I, as a lawyer, understand that the president has a prerogative to nominate any person to his cabinet. Any person. So if he has been having conversations with John Mbadi, you will not get me to say anything bad about John Mbadi. He's a man that I've worked with in ODM for a very long time. But if he is honest, he will tell you there was no resolution of any